Today we're going to be making some Thai style beef jerky and sticky rice. You're going to need a big cut of eye of round, some soy sauce, some sugar, jalapeno peppers, habanero, cilantro, fish sauce, shallots, garlic, sweet rice, as well as lemongrass and limes. You're going to want to start by getting all of the fat and the silver skin off of the piece of beef, and make sure you're pretty meticulous about this. You want to get most of it off, or at least as much as you can off of it. Should end up with a pretty lean piece of eye of round here, not much fat on it at all. Then you're gonna cut it directly down the middle with the grain so that it's easier to work with, and then you're gonna cut it against the grain into about 1/4 inch thick pieces. Then you're going to take those pieces that you sliced and you're going to want to make strips out of them, just like this. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to prepare your garlic and your lemongrass for the marinade that your beef's going to sit in. I used almost a whole head of garlic for this. I just roughly chopped it up and then minced it. The next step I do is I go ahead and I add the garlic and the lemongrass to the beef, as well as 1 whole cup of fish sauce and 1 cup of soy sauce. If you're doing a different amount of beef, or if you feel like that's too much, really just do a 1-to-1 ratio of soy sauce and fish sauce and you should be alright. I also add a few dashes of sugar. This sort of balances out the saltiness of the fish sauce and the soy sauce. And then the next thing you got to do is just mix it up until it's well incorporated, and then you cover it up and let it marinate for 24 hours. Next thing I do is I start working on the sticky rice. You need to make sure that you do get sweet rice for this. You always want to rinse your rice a few times. So you're going to want to put in some water, rinse it out until the water is just about clear in the bowl. And this also needs to sit overnight as well to let all the water soak into the rice. It makes it more tender. The next thing I do is I prepare the dipping sauce for the Thai beef jerky. I'll finely dice a shallot, throw it in the bowl, and then I'll take a couple of jalapeno peppers and I'll thinly slice those with the seeds in. I like to leave the seeds in. This is of course optional. I do like it spicy, but I do take the seeds out of the habanero pepper and I'll finely mince that. Next, I'll prepare my limes to get juice, so I'll roll them out, slice them in half, and then I'll add the fish sauce. I did 1.5 cups this time of fish sauce. It's up to you. And I used the juice of 2 limes on this. I actually added a couple more limes because this is really all to taste. I felt like it didn't taste limey enough for me, so I added more. You're also going to want to finely chop up some cilantro and add that as well. You're also going to add a few pinches of sugar to taste until you balance out that saltiness of the fish sauce. After your beef has marinated for about 24 hours in the refrigerator, you're going to take it out and you're going to dehydrate it. I use an air fryer to dehydrate the beef, but you can use any means in which you would normally dehydrate beef. I've seen people do it in the oven, but I'll just place it in my air fryer at the lowest setting for about an hour and then flip it after 30 minutes or so. The beef is going. Your next step is going to be to make the sticky rice. You are going to need a lao pot and a sticky rice steamer. Once you've got your sticky rice in your bamboo steamer, then you're just going to place a towel on the top to keep all that steam trapped in there. After about 10 to 15 minutes, you should have perfect sticky rice. Since I am meal prepping this, I like to wrap the sticky rice in plastic wrap like this, so it's just little individual packages and I can just grab one with the meal. Now it's time to lightly fry the beef jerky. So you're going to fill a pot up with oil and put it to about medium heat. And you're going to want to cook the beef jerky until it's nice and crispy, but you don't want to cook it too much and you don't want to burn it either. And the very last step is to plate it up and enjoy.